Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to an excited Wrestling Days because more figure images have dropped. There is so much going on at the moment. We've had the Royal Rumble at the weekend, Raw, SmackDown Live tonight. We've got Worlds Collide at the weekend as well, Halftime Heat, whatever that is. I think it's just one match. I'm not too sure. And now we've got figure images. There is so much going on. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel because if something happens in the world of WWE and wrestling, I am telling you about it. And I am telling you about these new figure images. Let's start with this. Let's start with these Young Bucks LJN figures. Love the Young Bucks. Young Bucks, obviously, one of the biggest tag teams on the indie scene. They have co-founded AEW, the brand new wrestling promotion. I'm really excited, actually, talking about all of that to see, will AEW get a toy contract? Will they get figures made? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine, like, Mattel making AEW figures? Not sure if they could. WWE would probably stop it, but maybe Hasbro could, or, you know, someone else, like a different toy manufacturer. So, yeah, interesting stuff. But these figures, these LJN figures, I think look cool. Love the packaging. Looks just like the old WWE LJN packaging. But I'm not sure about the figures. I don't like the pose. I don't remember old WWE figures being posed like that. I wish they were a little bit more like the classic figures, but we'll have to get some more images. We'll have to see what they're like, but interesting stuff. Next up, we've got these pop vinyls. These pop vinyls, you can see this John Cena. Well, you can't see it because it's see-through. You can't see me. I'm guessing that's why they've done it with John Cena. You can't see me. John Cena pop vinyl that is exclusive to Amazon. And then they have got this Charlotte with a blue robe, which is exclusive to Foot Locker. Now, before we go any further, I just want to mention that Wrestling Fig News is where I found all these images. I love those guys. They tend to pull everything together. They make it super easy to see what's happening in the world of figures. So shout out to those guys. But that brings us to this, the ultimate deletion. This is an epic moment set from Mattel that people are desperately waiting for. This was a lot of fun. This was a segment on Raw last year. And as I said, you know, super popular, super fun. It's got, is it Skarsgård? The dilapidated boat. It's basically a boat, right? There's a little boat in there, which I think would float. Breaking news, I think that would float. I think you could put your figures in it. At least one figure. I'm not sure if it would hold two. And it would float. And as well as that, we've got Vanguard 1, who is a legend. A massive part of that broken, woken universe. We've got woken Matt Hardy. Obviously, Bray Wyatt with a lantern by the looks of things. And Mower of Lawns. Mower of Lawns is there. A lawnmower, basically. But yeah, very cool. Very fun set. I could see this being accurate. These are leaked images. And of course, they could always be faked. But they look genuine to me. They look. I could see that being the real set. So yeah, super excited for that. And the figure images just keep continuing. We've got the missing basic 94 Randy Orton. You might remember we had a look at the other figures in that series. We didn't have the Randy Orton images. They hadn't been shown. Here it is. It looks really cool. Looks really, really cool. I'm guessing this is the basic to the Elite that was announced. Is that, I think that Elite is in a 67, Elite 67. It's really hard to remember. But there is a Randy Orton figure on the way, and I think this is the basic version of it, which might explain why we didn't get this image sooner. So yeah, looks fine. Love the tattoo detail, as always, with this figure. And then we've got battle packs. So you can see on screen DX. Look at that, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. Love the ring attire on this. Don't think the faces are the best. Certainly with the Triple H, I feel like there are better Triple H face scans, but of course they are dating it. Like, this isn't what Triple H looks like now, and that is certainly not what Shawn Michaels looks like now. So yeah, I mean, look, they're fine, but I feel like in the history of Triple H figures, there's probably better face scans. Love the ring attire. I think it looks really cool. Love the detail, like the DX on the back of the elbow pads. That is awesome. I love that kind of detail. So yeah, into that. Next, we've got Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Bit of a shame they're not both in Yep shirts. Kevin Owens is just in a normal KO top. Only Sami is wearing the Yep shirt. Love the attention to detail, certainly on Sami's wrestling attire. I think that looks really cool. The Kevin Owens, great looking figure. Love that face scan. I feel like I would just go for the Elites rather than picking up the Battle Pack, but I suppose the Battle Pack is going to be a cheaper alternative. So yeah, you know, if you're struggling to afford both of those Elite figures, then this is perfectly fine. And the final Battle Pack in this series, Shelton Benjamin, Chad Gable. They're not a team anymore. They haven't been a team forever, but these figures look awesome. Like the detail in here, look at the knee pads and everything, they look awesome. So yeah, I think they're really cool. Again, it's one of those, isn't it? I mean, you can just get Elites. And the Elites have been perfectly fine. I know they've not made Elites of this team, but this team weren't around for that long anyway, so I don't know. Look, if you're a big fan of Shelton Benjamin or Chad Gable and you want to get the figures to kind of honour each part of their careers, then you're going to need this. But I don't think there's that many people out there that are going to be that bothered. Feels like they started making these figures because they thought this team were going to be around for a while. Obviously, production of these figures has to start like 12 months in advance. Honestly, I don't even think they lasted 12 minutes. Yeah, it is what it is. But still, the pack does look good. And that is it, guys. That is all the new figure images that are out there at the moment. I'm sure there could be more on the way very soon. Certainly, as we get closer to WrestleMania, we know they will show off new stuff at WrestleMania Access. That is still a couple of months away, though. But there will be stuff in between now and then. So make sure if you like the video, you leave a like, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully, see you again next time. Bye for now.